Yesterday, you multiplied things to expand them. Now you're going to do the opposite. You're going to pull things out, which is going to involve what? Dividing. So if I had a problem like this, 3x to the 5th power, well, let's make it 30x to the 5th power, plus 5x to the 4th power, minus 15x to the 3rd power. If I look at that problem, what do you notice that's the same? Well, I'll say this. When it comes to factorizing, you're pulling things out that are the same in everything here. That includes the numbers and the letters. So what were you going to say? They all have x's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write these all out as x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to write them all out. Plus the number and 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus some other number and... So that's with the letters. What do you notice? I heard somebody else say it. What else do you notice is in all these numbers here? Yes?
They're all factors of 5.
They're all factors of 5. So this is 5 times 6. This is just, we'll say 5 times 1. You don't need the 1, but I'm going to put it there. This is 5 times 3. So I'm just going to write them all out. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to pull everything out. That whole distributive property, I'll write it over here as a reminder. If you had 5 times 3x plus 2y, when you multiply it, this becomes 15x plus 10y. Because you multiplied. Now we're going to go backwards. If we look at just this, we'll notice 5 is a factor of both of these. So I can pull the 5 out and rewrite whatever's left over inside the parentheses. So what I do now is write my parentheses and pull out everything that's the same. As you said, there's a 5 in everything. So I can pull that out. And I'm going to actually, whatever I pull out, I'm going to scratch it out like this. And what else is in all these? You said there were x's, but how many x's are in all these? All right, you look, this has, and all you really need to do is find the smallest exponent, 3, because they're all going to have that many. That has 3 x's, that has 3 x's, and that has 3 x's. If you want to go step by step, I can pull out 1 x, cross out 1 from each one. They all still have x's, so I'll pull out another x, cross out each one. They all still have an x, so I'll pull out another x, cross out each one. Now all the x's are taken out. And what I'm left over, here I have a 6, and how many x's? Plus, I have a 1, but I don't need to write the 1, do I? So I just write the x, minus, what do I have left here? The 3. So your final answer when I actually do the work, this is 5x to the 3rd power, 6x to the 2nd power, plus x minus 3. I just factored it. And what is your goal for this problem? Take out, extract anything that is what? That is the same in all these terms. So you do that with the numbers, and then you also do that with the letters. So I will ask you here, what do you notice? If you look at all these are all divisible by 3. So I'm just going to rewrite it as 3ab plus 3 times 3ac plus 3 times 2ad. So I'm separating the 3's because they're in all of them. I want to see all the things there. What else do you notice in all 3 of these things? Yes? They all have a's in them. This has an a, this has an a, and this has an a. So guess what I pull out for all these guys? I pull out the 3 and the a. The 3 and the a, the 3 and the a. So I can take out the 3 and the a. Everything else is in parentheses. So I'm going to take out the 3 and the A. The 3 and the A. The 3. What do I have left here?
B.
I have a B. What do I have left here? A 3C. What do I have left here?
2D.
A 2D, and that's a positive 2D. It is now factored. All right. Again, what is your goal here? To take out the same thing in every term here. So what do you notice? All right. If you look at just the numbers, I can divide these by 2. So I'll just rewrite it as 2 times 4a x minus 1 plus 2 times 3b x minus 1. Anything else you notice? Oh, there are 2 x's, but the thing is, the x is inside a parenthesis, so you can't treat it as just an x. Whatever's inside parentheses, you treat as one thing. This whole thing, that's why I said this is all one term. They both have x minus 1, so I can pull out the whole x minus 1. So now I can pull out, in this problem, I can pull out a 2, and I can pull out an x minus 1. Don't forget those parentheses.
Wait, where'd you get 2?
What goes into both 8 and 6?
2.
2. So I separated them. Now, what do I have left inside the parentheses?
4A
I have a 4a
plus 3.
plus 3b. And that's it. It's factored. So if you want to read it, rewrite it nicely. That is your final answer. I hope you enjoyed factoring as much as I did. If you'd like to watch more, please click on this video here.
My eyes are bleeding.
Or click on this video here. But don't forget to subscribe so you can get a notification every time a new video comes up. Have a great day and always keep mathing.
You get a stick.
Okay, so more you